Hi there, welcome to Storytime with Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. As always, before we read stories, we have to get our wiggles out. Can you stand up for me, please? I wiggle my fingers. I wiggle my toes. I wiggle my ears. And I wiggle my nose. I wiggle my shoulders. I wiggle my chin. I stretch my arms wide and I pull them back in. I wiggle my elbows. I wiggle my knees. I hop like a bunny. And I smile and say, cheese. Now I have no more wiggles left in me, and I'll sit on the floor as still as can be. All right. We have a silly book today. This one is called This Is Not My Hat, and it's by Klassen. What do you see? It's a fish. What's the fish wearing? A hat. This hat is not mine. I just stole it. Is that nice? Let's see what happens. I stole it from a big fish. He was asleep when I did it. And he probably won't wake up for a very long time. Is that true? What happened? Big fish woke up, you're right. And even if he does wake up, he probably won't notice that it's gone. Where is the big fish looking? Up towards his head. Do you think he noticed his hat's gone? And even if he does notice that it's gone, he probably won't know it was me who took it. And even if he does guess it was me, he won't know where I'm going. What's the big fish doing? Probably going to find the little fish. Let's see. But I will tell you where I'm going. I'm going to where the plants grow big and tall and close together. It's very hard to see in there. No one will ever find me. There is someone who saw me already. What kind of animal is that? It has pincers and little legs for scurrying. It's a crab. There is someone who saw me already. But he said he wouldn't tell anyone which way I went. What happened? The crab's pointing out the way, right? So I'm not worried about that. I know it's wrong to steal a hat. I know it does not belong to me. But I'm going to keep it. It was too small for him anyway, and it fits me just right. Does that make taking the hat okay? And look, I made it, where the plants are big and tall and close together. I knew I was going to make it. There's the little fish. What's happening? Big fish is close behind him, right? No one will ever find me. Where is Big Fish going? Inside where the plants are big and tall and close together to find little fish. They're in there. It's hard to see. What do you think is happening? What about now? Big Fish is leaving, going back where he came. What happened? What is that? Big Fish got their hat back. The end. What do you think happened? How do you think Big Fish got their hat back? You think Big Fish ate Little Fish? Maybe. Maybe he asked Little Fish politely. I don't know. We're going to do a silly song about a hat. So if you'd like to grab a hat, go ahead, pause the video, come back with a hat. I have a silly hat. What kind of hat does that look like? It's a witch's hat for Halloween, right? On my head, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my head goes wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? What about on my tummy, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my tummy goes wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? On our feet. On my feet, I wear my hat. It is such a silly hat that my foot goes wiggle waggle to and fro. Where else should my silly hat go? On our hands. On my hands, I wear my hat. It is such a quiet hat that my hands don't wiggle, they just go clap. Then I put them in my lap. Fantastic. Tall hat. Let's adjust our camera here so we can see. Tall hat, small hat, big hat, cap. Let me take them off again and put them in my lap. Let's try that a little bit faster. Tall hat, small hat, big hat, cap. Let me take them off again and put them in my lap. Let's try that a little bit faster. Tall hat, small hat, big hat, cap. Let me take them off again and put them in my lap. Should we try crazy, super duper awesome fast? Let's do it. Take a deep breath in. Tall hat, small hat, big hat, cap. Let me take them off again and put them in my lap. Well done. Let's get our clapping hands out and say goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as high as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as low as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as fast as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as slow as we can. Goodbye. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as quiet as we can. Goodbye. For those who might want it. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say goodbye as loud as we can. Goodbye! Thank you so much for coming to Storytime today. I miss you all. I hope